lives on my parents' floor. So
hello there!
I know I'm pretty courageous to come when she doesn't know anybody, but I fell in love with her today, so she's family now.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
That's how I got hooked.
All right. So thank you all for coming tonight. There were many questions as to why we were getting together. Some people thought I was getting married, which I'm not today anyway. I'm not a born again Christian, so I'm not coming out with that. I'm not pregnant because I'd have a lot.
That would be silly.
Yeah, well, just be like, I want to kill myself. But no, that can't happen.
It'd be feeling all right.
I'd be single. Okay, so as I said, we are here today because of all of you. Now, everyone knows I can ramble, so I'll keep this as short as possible, but it's not really short because it's like 2.5 pages.
Oh.
I talk quick, speak quick, so don't worry, Mom. I know we're going to right here. All right. I was off with my mom for a couple of months and truthfully learned a lot about friendships. The last few months at times have been hard for my family with my mom's health and her diagnosis, but each and every one of you show your friendship in many ways. We tend to get so busy in life that we forget to let one another know how much we appreciate one another and how you impact our lives. It's coming. A friend is there through good and bad, sad, and even the lonely times, and my life would be very different without you all in it. It would take me a long time to mention you all by name, so instead I have a small list of what you have done for my family and I in the last few months. You've helped pack up my parents' house, stripping wallpaper for hours to prep the house. Hours and hours and hours stripping the wallpaper. Moved them to this condo in May and unpacking several boxes. Making meals for my parents. Baking. Grocery shopping. You visit my parents. Hanging out with my mom so my dad could run errands. Staying with my mom so my dad could go hunting, which is a huge thing. My dad carries the load, looking after my mother. He's an amazing husband, amazing father. So I do have to single out Aunt Shirley. Aunt Shirley's my dad's sister, and Aunt Shirley's there every single day for everyone in her family, but
Aunt Shirley rocks.
Aunt Shirley rocks. So Aunt Shirley did stay with my mom for a week and a half and cleaned the house and just loves my parents' dogs. My mom didn't eat for almost 3 weeks, and Aunt Shirley had my mom eating every single meal, which is amazing.
She does that to me too.
The people that I work with, you listen to me even though I tend to tell the same story over and over again, but you're nice enough to listen like you've never heard it before. You text me every day, you Facebook me, you email me, you call me. The nurses in our room, you've given Mom her B12 shots, starting almost 2 years ago. Gone out of your way to come to my parents' home to do that. The other nurse in this room, you are like our family doctor answering all my medical questions. Not a doctor, but you should have been. Taking Marissa overnight, or for the day during the summer to give her some fun when I wasn't able to because I was here caring for my mom. Driving my dad to his appointments. He sent flowers or gifts or whatever else, fruit, etc., etc. The list could go on, but that would involve more rambling or sappiness, and Lord knows I'm good at crying, so we'll just keep this a little bit short. Every one of you are present in our lives every single day, and I'm grateful for all of you. I do have to single out a couple of people, sorry. Marissa is my 17-year-old who would give up anything to help care for her Grammy, stays overnight, and is my own personal therapist. She is my strength, so thank you, Marissa. Marissa's best friend, Sarah, not little friend because she's much taller than Marissa. The exact day that my mom got her diagnosis, Sarah hopped in her car and drove right over to Marissa. We were here, and that's a best friend.
Yeah.
Frank is there for my parents just very often. Poor guy has to live in my mood swings, etc., etc. He looks after our house. He chauffeurs Marissa, and he is there for my parents just as much as I am. That's my alarm for my, hopefully I'm not burning my lasagna. Almost done. My father, married 52 years to my mother. And I've realized over the last few years what an incredible husband he is. He cares for my mom every day. He cooks, he cleans, he grocery shops, he looks after their 2 dogs. And every single night before bed, my dad kisses my mom goodnight and tucks her in, and I think that's cute.
Yeah.
So thanks for loving my mom and being strong and keeping our family together.
Yep.
Lastly, my mother. My very, very best friend in life. Was given 2 to 3 months, but today, to the day, marks 4 months.
Wow.
She is the strongest, toughest, most courageous woman I know. So thank you for being the best mom, best role model, and thank you for fighting for us every day. My mom's birthday is Christmas Day, and because she's been so good and we've reached 4 months today, she'll get lots of gifts this year. Look around the room. If you ever need a friend, I guarantee you have the very best looking right back at you. Ashley and Joey. I wasn't going to single people out, but I do have to say that Ashley and Joey have probably been through hell and back with our family. They've enjoyed 17 weekends in a row, not including weekdays, of packing up my parents' house.
Aww.
17 weekends, not including weekdays.
Wow.
Poor Ashley, I've cried and been mad and didn't know where we were going to start and stuff
just
like
like
that. But
cutting
we
the
did it,
couch
and
down.
they are here. And,
Cut the couch.
that list could go on and on as well. I won't, because I'm probably burning my lasagna right now. So if it's burnt, just pretend you like it when you put it in your mouth. So anyway, to sum it all up, this party is to thank all of you for being so special to our family. So on behalf of my parents, Marissa and myself and Frank, your friendship is treasured, and we thank you very much for all that you do and all that you bring to our lives, because we wouldn't be able to do all of this without you.
Thank you.
So now we're going to eat. I'm not serving you because I'm half in the bag. Yeah, so I'm going to take up the lasagna. If you wait a few minutes too, I have patties for the people who don't eat lasagna, but there's lots of food, so please eat it up because I don't want to have to carry it all upstairs to the 6th floor after. There's beer, wine, and everything else in the fridge. You can serve yourself too, because that's just what we're going to do. Who knows what I'll be like in half an hour. So we're good to go.